Subscribe to our channel and please don't forget to press the bell icon. Hello friends, Namaskara. Welcome back to Something's Cooking. Wish you all a happy Gauri and Ganesha festival in advance. In Karnataka, it's a tradition to make Karigadbu or Gujia as you call in North India for Ganesh Prasada or Nevedyam. So I am going to share with you the recipe of the Karigadbu or Gujia with two different kinds of fillings. You may choose your favorite one and prepare them. Come, let's get started. Let me walk you through the ingredients. For the outer covering, 1 cup of chiroti rava or chiroti suji, quarter cup of maida, 1.5 tablespoon of melted butter, a pinch of salt and a pinch of turmeric. For the dry coconut or the copra filling, 2 tablespoons of grated and powdered copra, 2 tablespoons of powdered mixed nuts, 2 tablespoons of powdered sugar, poppy seeds, 2 cloves and 2 elaichis. For the fresh coconut filling, 1 cup of freshly grated coconut, half cup of jaggery powdered, 1 teaspoon of cardamom powder, a pinch of powdered nutmeg. Take a mixing bowl, add 1 cup of chiroti suji or fine semolina, 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour or maida, add a pinch of haldi or turmeric, a pinch of salt, melted butter, mix all the ingredients thoroughly. Now add water little by little and make it into a smooth dough. Now we have got a smooth dough. Knead it thoroughly for 4 to 5 minutes. The dough is ready now. It should be rested for 2 to 2.5 hours. By the time the dough is resting, let's start making the dry copra filling. For that, heat a pan. Dry roast the poppy seeds. The poppy seeds are spluttering now. Let's add the cloves and fry them for a few minutes. Let's transfer this into a mixer jar. Followed by sugar, the cardamom seeds. Let's grind them all into a fine powder. It's powdered now. Let's add all the ingredients into a bowl and mix it well. I have transferred the powdered ingredients from the mixer. Now let's add 2 tablespoons of powdered dry coconut or copra, 2 tablespoons of powdered nuts, and mix them all thoroughly. Heat a pan. To this hot pan, I have added 2 teaspoons of refined oil as I didn't have ghee, but you can use ghee for better results. I am adding the grated coconut to it. Next, add the powdered jaggery. Start mixing both the things immediately. Mix both the ingredients thoroughly and keep cooking it on a low flame till it becomes a little hard. I've been frying this for about 5 minutes. You can see now the moisture in the coconut and jaggery mixture is gone. Now let's switch off the stove and add cardamom powder, half teaspoon of cardamom powder. Let's grate a pinch of nutmeg for added taste. I think that's enough. Now the fresh coconut filling is ready. Let's get started with the gujiyas. The dough has been resting for 2 hours now. Let's knead it for a few minutes again. Let's make small balls out of this dough using your palm. Press it nicely. Let's keep the oil for heating in sim. By the time the oil gets heated, let's start making the karigadabu. Let's start rolling the dough now. Apply a little oil to the dough so that it will not stick to the rolling pin or board. And start rolling it. If you apply the flour, the oil will become dusty. For this, I am using a mold. I have got a karigadabu mold like this. I am going to use this. Let's apply some oil to the edges so that the dough will not get stuck here. Let's put the rolled dough on the mold. I'll take a teaspoonful of the powdered filling, put it into the center and close the mold. Remove the extra dough. Press the edges to seal it. See now, the karigadabu is ready for frying. Not everyone will have a mold. The next one I'll show you without a mold. Roll this into a circle. I'll take a teaspoon of the wet filling, put it in the center, fold this into half and press the edges. Make it more presentable. Let's fold the edges this way, pinch the edge and roll it inside. I've finished filling all the karigadaboos with a dry and wet filling. Now let's start frying them. Put it in the oil slowly, one by one. Let's turn them. They are light brown and crispy. Now they are ready to take them off from the oil. Let's repeat the same thing with the other batch. If you fry the karigadbu in a very high flame, it will turn brown and it will not be crispy. So please fry it in medium low flame, and this is the ideal color to take it out of oil, and it will be crisp. Our karigadbu with both kinds of fillings are ready now. Let's plate them. They say whatever you prepare as an offering to God will be delicious. The karigadbu with two different kinds of fillings is ready for you now. If you happen to try it, please tag us on the Instagram, like us and subscribe us on YouTube. Until I come back with the next recipe, bye-bye.